Hello YouTubers, my name is Sergeant Epic and welcome to yet another Battlefield 4 video. Today we are taking a look at the Spyder bow. Yes, that's right ladies and gentlemen. It's the little brother of the X-bow from Battlefield 3. It's now in Battlefield 4. And we'll probably be seeing this on normal servers pretty soon. Unless the Reddit guys just gives up trying to figure out the code. Because as you have seen in the past Phantom projects, you have to put in a code and it'll unlock the assignment that you have to complete later on. But yeah, we'll see how long it takes. It might take a week, might take 2 weeks, maybe a month, but they'll crack the code eventually. Anyways, if you go to unranked servers, you can actually equip this bow and play with it. You won't get it into your inventory when you play on ranked servers, but as long as you play on unranked servers, it's okay. Let's just appreciate the death sound that comes in a second. I also got my first kill here, which is nice. It's the first kill with the bow, actually. GG dice. Nice sounds there. Right there, just wiggled up and down because when you crouch, you cannot see through, and when you stand up, you cannot see through those pipes. So you have to be in the middle of them. That's why I just wiggled a little bit and got 2 nice kills here. Now, I got a real bad start with the Spyder bow or the Phantom bow or whatever you want to call it. Got a really bad start. I hated this weapon the first 15 minutes I played. But I learned how to love it, and now I am embracing it with both my arms. It's a really nice weapon, I think. It's got some pretty nice... It's got some nice stats. It's not overpowered, it's not underpowered, it's just in between. It's not as good as the X-bow in Battlefield 3, but it's still really good. And if you learn how to shoot this thing, you are gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a really great time, because this thing can make the job just as well as the X-bow did, if you learn how to shoot it. You can see right here, I just sit around in a bush waiting for people. I'm gonna do this for the next like 2 minutes or so. Let's talk about the aim while we're doing that. It's an iron sight. You can't actually equip any other sights, which I think is a pity. It would be awesome if you could equip like a 3x scope or a 4x scope, like the ACOG. But for the bow, I don't know if that's a thing in real life. It probably is. But that would be cool, because one of the arrows I'm gonna talk about really requires a scope to perform these tasks at long ranges, and that's the bullet point. And that arrow is effective to up to 300 meters. But at most times it's just gonna be effective at around 200 meters. But you can make it at 300 meters, and you could have made it really well if you could have equipped a 4x scope. Right now I'm using the broadhead arrow. And it's effective for around, well, close quarters up to 120 meters. By the way, the bullet point does not one-shot in the body, as the broadhead does. The broadhead doesn't one-shot if you have the defensive perk equipped, which is a pity. But I guess it's for balancing out the game, the weapon, the gameplay in general. And we have the explosive tip, which is effective at close range to medium close-ish range. And it does the same thing as the X-bow did. Unfortunately, it doesn't take any damage on helicopters and vehicles or whatsoever, so you won't be able to make those awesome explosive tip across the maps and like get a mobility hit on a helicopter and watch it crash. No, nothing of that apparently, which is sad. I think DICE will add it in later. I hope so, at least. And the site now. You can see that there are green, yellow and red dots in the middle of the site. For the broadhead, 40 meters is the green, yellow is 75 meters and red is 100 meters. And let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful knife. DICE added in a bipod knife. Ah yes, the Colonel 100 master equipment. Unfortunately, you can't deploy it. That would have been so fucking cool. You could deploy it in camp, and when someone steps on your knife, you can just stab them. I don't even know. That's just an idea. You get 3 kills, almost 4. That would be nice. I probably could have continued on my kill streak if I would have made it. Right here, something very weird happens. It's probably happened to you before, it's happened to me before, but it just looks hilarious how you stab the air and takes its dog tags. I don't even know. I don't freaking know. But yeah, so far I have had a pretty good experience with a Spyder bow. What did my body do right there? Anyways, as I said, a pretty nice experience. In the beginning, I hated the Expo. No, not Expo. Too much Battlefield 3. I hated the Spyder bow because I couldn't make it work. I played like 3 rounds and it just didn't work out for me. But when I played some more, I learned how the bolt travels, not the bullet, and how fast it goes. I could make it work pretty well, and I had a great time playing. And knifed in the back. From the back. But yeah. It's a real nice thing. If you haven't unlocked it yet, or if you haven't played with it yet, you can't actually unlock it. Unless the guys who are trying to figure out the code does figure it out. Just skipping through some things. And right here is the end of the match. If you haven't tried this out, do so, because you will need the training when it is actually out. Everyone is trying it out, so why don't you? Anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment for what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.